Hey, you want to know the best way to have a perfect Thanksgiving? Make your own dinner rolls. 120 grams warm milk.
9 grams of instant yeast in and mix that up.
Sit 10 minutes.
60 grams of milk, 27 grams of water, 20 grams of bread flour. On the stove, little over medium heat.
Cook, stirring occasionally.
Until thick with a mixing bowl, 320 grams of bread flour, 7 grams of salt, 35 grams of sugar. Whisk that bad boy.
The spiral thingy.
Low speed. Yeast and milk mixture, 1 whole egg, an egg yolk, thickened mixture in.
Mix till incorporated.
Softened butter in, 42 grams total.
Let that bad boy mix 8 minutes. Done. Shape into a ball, bowl, plastic wrap.
Rise 2 hours. Dummy thick. Punch your dough down. 9 equal pieces.
Shape into a nice ball. Spray a brownie pan in. Cover. Rise 30 minutes. Brush with egg wash.
Bake at 375.
25 minutes. Brush immediately with garlic butter.
A little bit of flaky salt. Oh yeah, I'm ready to tear in.
Whew.
That is
A perfect dinner. Hate to do it to him. I'm canceling boxed mac and cheese. We're making it at home. Ready?
We gotta boil our macaroni. Fill a bowl with water. Stove, high heat.
Salt your water generously.
Bring to a boil, add your macaroni.
Boil 6 to 8 minutes or until al dente. Please don't cook it all the way through or else it's gonna overcook in the sauce.
Drain the pasta.
Pepper pot, 2 tablespoons of butter.
Melt the butter, 2 tablespoons of flour. Whisk that in nicely. Now just cook stirring often on medium heat.
For 2 to 3 minutes. Maintaining that temp, slowly whisk in 1 cup of warm milk.
Whisk that together just until it starts to thicken.
Now heat is off. You're gonna add 1 cup of cheddar cheese.
Whisk until fully melted.
1 cup of Gruyere cheese. You guessed it, until it's fully melted.
Notice that smooth, cheesy boy.
Add your macaroni.
Fold and fold and a little salt.
Woo!
We're looking pretty set already. A little bit of Parmigiano, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes, sir. Even the chefs. I'm tired of seeing people's overcooked steaks with no color on it on this app, alright? We're gonna fix that. We're gonna learn how to cook a steak. This is a ribeye. It's a little over 1 inch thick, alright?
Make sure that thick bit is dry. Oil, enough to coat the bottom. Don't medium high, real hot, bro.
Wait for the pan to get hot.
Salt your steak, go heavy. Both sides. It better make this noise, bro.
Sear 2 to 3 minutes.
Let's flip. Wow, we're tired of seeing gray steaks. You need color for flavor.
Garlic.
Crush them. Toss them in. Yeah, that's fine. In the pan.
Do me a favor and baste it properly. Don't do a tiny little butter and just a little bit. I'm saying baste it.
Rest 3 to 5 minutes. Why not? Just for good.
The pepper while it's resting.
And that's how you cook a steak.
Let me tell you a little secret. If you're buying buffalo wings, you're getting ripped off, bro. I think we should just make it.
2 pounds of chicken wings. Half a teaspoon of salt. Half a tablespoon of garlic powder. And the secret ingredient, half a teaspoon baking soda.
Toss that together. Half a tablespoon. Half a tablespoon. I can only do this so many times. Half a tablespoon. Half a tablespoon of olive oil. Baking sheet.
With a wire rack. Line your chicken wings up nicely. In the oven.
450 degrees Fahrenheit. For 30 to 40 minutes.
Small saucepan. 3/4 of a cup Frank's Red Hot. On the stove. Medium heat. Until steamy hot.
Half a cup of butter in.
Whiskey business. Buffalo sauce done. Crispy in. Hit it with the buffalo.
Little sauce. Just a finishing touch.
Now we're talking that chicken leg piece with a ranch.
You heard? It really is that easy. Did you know that 98% of people don't know how to cook an egg? I made that up. We're cooking omelets. 2 eggs. 2 more eggs. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Little splash of milk.
Season with salt, black pepper. Give it the whiskey business, bro.
Grate some good cheese.
Cut up some ham. Pan stove. I got a brand new one just for y'all. 2 tablespoons of butter in. A little over medium heat. Pan's hot, butter's boopling.
Add in your eggs. Now hold on there, brother. You gotta be a little patient here. Pull it in, tilt the pan. Pull it in, tilt the pan. You see where I'm going with this? And you keep doing that until
most of the uncooked egg has been cooked. Your cheese to one side. Toss in your diced ham.
and fold it over that side. Just take another tablespoon of butter, add it to the pan. Now let that butter cook underneath there. That's gonna melt the cheese.
Whoop and invert. Fresh sliced chives.
Pepper.
It's like a country omelet to me. Ooh. Oh yeah. This right here
Is how you make a very dope omelet. go. We are making bread. Making bread today. The kind that would make that girl from Ratatouille sob.
I need flour.
I mill my own flour. This is a flex.
Flour.
Warm water.
In.
Mix.
Rest.
Sourdough starter. Whole wheat flour. Mix.
It grows from this to this.
Sourdough starter.
Mix. Oh, start slapping that dough, dude.
Back in the bowl.
Stretch.
It's nighttime now. It rose. Split.
Nap time. Rest. Covered.
Fridge 12 hours.
Good morning. Flop that bad boy.
Score.
Bake.
Only good bread makes this noise.
Smidge of butter.
Everybody loves mashed potatoes, but there's a secret to making the best.
There are many kind of potato. Best choices are russet or Yukon Gold.
3.5 pounds Yukon Gold potato. Peel them. Cut into 1-inch pieces. Something like this. They don't have to be perfect. Put them in a pot.
Fill pot with water.
Salt. High heat.
Boil them taters.
For 15 to 20 minutes.
Or until they smush easily.
In a small pot, 2 cups of milk. Half a cup of butter in. 3 cloves of garlic.
Smash them real good. Peel the smash boys in. Little splash of cream. Okay, maybe a little more. Pan on stove.
Medium heat. Steamy hot. Steep 10 minutes.
Fish out your garlic.
Drain your taters. Potato ricer. Hot potatoes go in and press.
Butter mixture.
Mix and season generously with salt.
Homemade bacon. Make it crispy.
I like my mashed potatoes a little looser. Bacon, some Gruyere cheese, your chives, a little bit of black pepper.
Whenever I make mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving,
I'm probably gonna make them like that.
sheesh.
They're so good, bro. We're gonna make our own pasta. Why? I don't, because it's fun. Jeez, leave me alone. Now. 2 cups of all-purpose flour.
In the flour, you're gonna make a nice little pit. Kinda like that.
Into the flour pit, you're gonna crack 3 eggs. And 2 teaspoons of olive oil. Using a fork, start whisking those eggs. Now, as they mix, you're gonna slowly incorporate a little bit of the flour on the side, a little bit of the flour on the side. Just keep doing that until it starts to form a nice dough. Dump that out onto the counter. Quick thing, if you don't know how to knead a dough, let me show you. You take your dough, you fold it over itself, and you press with your palm. Repeat, fold over, press. You see what I'm saying? And just do that over and over
Until you get a nice smooth dough.
to a thick disc. Wrap it in plastic wrap.
Let it rest for 30 minutes.
4 equal pieces into a rough sort of oval shape. Pasta roller. Lightly flour your dough. Run it through the thickest setting first. Now 1 step thinner, another step thinner, until it's thin enough for you to literally see your hand through it, brother. Fettuccine. Toss it with some additional flour. You see? Fettuccine. Run it through the spaghetti setting. Homemade spaghetti. You see where I'm going here? Homemade pasta. You can use it for whatever you want.
Look at the time.
It's time to make the best chocolate chip cookies that have ever existed.
1.5 cups all-purpose flour. Half a teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon baking soda. My whisk is broken. Whisk that together.
3/4 cup brown sugar. Half a cup granulated sugar. Whiskey business. Half cup of melted butter in 1 egg. Plus 1 egg yolk.
2.5 teaspoons of vanilla that I forgot to film again.
Now that's what I like to see. Flour mixture, but just half of it first.
Mix till combined.
And add the rest of that bad boy. Mix, but be gentle. 6 ounces of chocolate. Chop it up.
Should look something like this.
Chocolate in.
Sure, it's a little chocolate. Got a problem with that?
Fold together. Plastic wrap.
Chill in fridge about 20 minutes.
The oven 350 degrees Fahrenheit.
Baking sheet, parchment paper.
Scoop cookies with an ice cream scoop, leaving lots of space. Bake 12 to 15 minutes or until golden brown.
A little bit of flaky salt. Let them cool. That cookie break, you know? That
Is how a cookie should look. Okay, so y'all are asking for fried chicken, but you didn't say which kind. I think we should do something special.
Start with some chicken breast. Put that on a layer of plastic wrap. Chicken, another layer of plastic wrap.
Eat that big. 1/2 inch thick. Repeat with all your chicken.
Season both sides with salt.
In 3 separate containers. 3 eggs. Splash of water. With a whisk. Whiskey business. 2 cups of all-purpose flour.
2 cups of panko breadcrumbs.
Welcome to the breading station.
Both sides in flour. Shake off excess. Then the egg. Both sides, obviously. And then,
Coat well in panko.
look at that.
Repeat with the rest.
Deep skillet. High heat oil. About 1/2 inch deep.
Pan stove.
A little over medium heat.
Until the oil is hot at about 350 Fahrenheit.
Carefully lay away from you. Fry that.
3 to 4 minutes.
Flip and fry another.
2 to 4 minutes.
The wire rack.
Now that is a crispy.
Katsu sauce. Looking about right, but I think we need a little extra. Oh yeah, we got the sauce. Yes, sir.
You ever go to a restaurant and be like, dang, these fried eggs are so good. We're gonna make the perfect fried egg now.
Pan on stove. Olive oil in.
A couple tablespoons, enough to coat the pan nicely.
Heat, medium high.
Once the pan's real hot, crack in your eggs.
Make sure that your pan's hot enough so that they're sizzling real good.
And fry for 1 to 2 minutes.
Now notice how this is mostly cooked.
But there's still a little bit of white that's not cooked. We're gonna fix that. First, season with salt, butter, in. And then baste. That's gonna help cook that top part.
Now that, my friends,
It's how you should fry an egg, but let's take it a little further.
now get that on a plate. Hot toasted bagel.
Crispy prosciutto. Some would say that we're done here, but I've got a little something special.
Black truffle. And just grate that right on top of the eggs. Fried eggs with black truffle, crispy prosciutto, and yeah. Sheesh.
Okay, everyone keeps asking, you want cinnamon rolls? I'll give you the best you've ever had.
Half a cup of milk. About 98 degrees Fahrenheit. 2.5 teaspoons of instant yeast. Give that a little mix. Let that sit 10 minutes.
3 cups of all-purpose flour.
3 tablespoons of sugar. Oh. Half a teaspoon of salt. Add your milk and yeast mixture. 2 room temperature eggs. 2.5 tablespoons of water. Mix for 5 minutes. 3.5 tablespoons unsalted butter. 5 more minutes.
Shape that into a ball. Grease bowl in. Wet towel.
1.5 hours. Or until doubled. Mad thick.
Okay, doing punch it down. Flour work surface. Your dough out.
Half a cup dark brown sugar. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon.
Mix that up. Flour at the top. Roll your dough into an 18-inch rectangle. Melted butter. Flood your sugar mixture. Rolling it up. Your dough into 9 equal pieces.
Evenly spaced apart.
Wet towel 30 minutes.
In the oven. Make it 350 degrees Fahrenheit.
20 to 25 minutes.
Let them cool to room temp. Just glaze those buns. Oh yeah. Yes. Glazed top, caramelized bottom. This
It's how you make the greatest. Around here, we don't wait to go to a diner to have our hash brown. I don't know why I'm talking like that. We're making hash browns.
4 russet potatoes.
Peel them tighter. Grate your potato on this setting. Pretty simple. Be careful with them fingers, brother.
Add water to your grated potato. Rinse, 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 rinse.
Drain and repeat.
Until the water runs clear.
Trust me when I say you gotta rinse the starch off, otherwise it's gonna be gummy. Place potatoes on a clean towel, wrap it up, like that. And wring it out real good. Really get that water out of there.
Whew, looking good. Pan, stove. 2.5 tablespoons of oil. Get that heat medium high.
To your potatoes, add 1 teaspoon of salt, a little bit of cracked black pepper, small pinch of smoked paprika. Toss that together.
Once your pan's hot,
Add your potatoes.
cook over medium-high heat for 5 minutes.
Can we make this? Hey, brother!
Another 5 minutes. So you're gonna break it up anyway. Once it's crispy, you're ready.
Mr. Crispy!
Got a whole breakfast out here now. Hash brown's real nice.
Whoa, what? People are still making turkey for the holidays? Oh, the dopest beef Wellington. Gordon, this is for you. Beef tenderloin.
Season all over with salt and pepper. Pan, olive oil, medium-high heat.
In.
Repeat on all sides.
Brush with mustard.
1 pound of mushrooms, button, and oyster.
Chop them up.
Until very finely chopped. Mushrooms in.
Medium heat.
2 cloves of minced garlic, tablespoon fresh thyme,
A little salt to taste.
and cook and stir. Most of the water's gone. And make some crepes. Make 4 of them. Lay them out like this.
Prosciutto.
Slices like that.
Mushrooms.
Spread out evenly.
Beef on. Just roll.
Oh boy, fridge 30 minutes.
Puff pastry. Brush with egg wash. Wellington burrito. Then roll it up. Crimp. Egg wash. Lettuce. Egg wash again. Flaky salt.
Into the oven, 418 minutes. Shish, let it rest 10 minutes.
Woo!
Now that right there.
Is a perfect. No! It's time for people to up their breakfast sandwich game. Allow me to help.
Pick one, bagel or croissant. Cook some bacon.
3 eggs. Season with salt. Whiskey business.
Non-stick pan, medium heat. 1.5 tablespoons of butter in.
Pan's hot, butter's boobling. Cook, continuously stirring.
Once your eggs reach this stage, gather it up in the shape of your bread. Smoked Gouda, sharp cheddar, a little more cheddar.
Cover with a bowl, heat off. And let that melt for 2 minutes.
Toast your bread.
Little avocado. Assembly time. Avocado. A little bit of flaky salt. Egg. And these will be a little more melted. Bacon. Top it.
I think we're gonna have to cut this bad boy in half.
Woo!
Right here is what I call
Breakfast sandwich. It flooded last night, it's cold, I'm tired of people using boxed mixed hot chocolate, let's go! It takes like 5 ingredients. 1 cup of milk, 1 tablespoon of cream. See, now we're gonna make our own mix.
2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 1.5 tablespoons of brown sugar.
Secret ingredient, small pinch of salt, very small. Look at this cute little whisk.
Give that a good little mix. Small pot. Get that mixture in there. Milk and cream. I forgot to film that, but it's in there. Whoops. On the stovetop.
Medium heat, nice and gentle. 1/4 teaspoon vanilla, and then just heat this, mixing occasionally, until hot and dissolved, 1 to 2 minutes. Make sure it's good.
Looks pretty hot to me. Pour your hot boy. Oh, I spilled a little. Whipped cream.
A little dollop of whipped cream. Piece de resistance. Shaved chocolate. Lot of shaved chocolate.
Now, you know, I would say
the cold just isn't so bad anymore. Yeah, it's good.